Hello, ladybugs and butterflies. It's Twyla, and I am sitting here in this chair eating cornstarch. Need lighting. Mm-mm-mm. That's too light. Nah, better. So, I am home, as you can see. It's been a long week. I haven't left the house since Tuesday. I am very upset because, first of all, to me, there's only one candidate in the race. Oh, I don't condone eating cornstarch, but I don't know if I just have to say that every time or not. And to me, it was only one candidate in the race for that other thing. And then I don't know why people give him credit. Things was good under him. Things was good under Obama. He took under after Obama. It's just like somebody let somebody live in their house. They going out of town. And they leave a real clean, well-stocked house. And they tell the person, okay, you can stay here while I'm out of town or whatever, while I'm gone. And then that person, oh, there's a glare on my glasses. And then that person takes credit for the clean house and the well-stockedness, with the house being well-stocked. So anyway, I don't know if they stole votes, because there's some fishy stuff going on. One woman been arrested for throwing out Kamala votes. I don't regret nothing I did, the money I spent, nothing. And if he cheated to get in there, you know how the saying goes, God will beat you like you stole, they'll beat you like you stole something. I'm eating the starch. Argo yellow box container in Kingsford. So I feel horrible. But I'm good. I think today is Saturday. Yeah. Thumbs down to all the black men. Because it's not enough people for Trump to win without adding some people from another group. Thumbs down to black men and Latino men who possibly just jeopardize their mama's Social Security check, Medicare, and all that. The 20%. Latino men, 56%. White women on that side, 52%. Whew. Poor broke white men, 56%. White women, 52%. White men, 56%. Who else? Oh, black women. We voted 92% or more for Kamala. Because we know what time it is. Our men love to go out walking and driving fast, get pulled over by the police. They voted for Trump. Anyway, so sad. I've been arguing with people on Facebook. See, the white men don't realize you don't. If you poor, you ain't got no money. Black men too. And Elon Musk is right there with Trump. And he don't believe in unions and jobs. And then on top of that, Elon gonna bring them robots in. So the unions that Kamala, VP Kamala, and President Biden supported, them people did a lot. There not be no more unions. I said, hold on. I remember all day. I didn't weigh myself. But I think I was 214 the other day. I had lost 5 pounds because I had gained about 3 pounds. Oh my gosh. That is delicious. I got a beautiful glass I bought. What is that glass? It's way up there. I gotta tell Errol to give me my glass. That cabinet even tall for him. So, I got hungry. I thought I was going to eat some starch. But then I got that popcorn. I made me some popcorn the other day. It was so good and buttery. So, Where's my butter? This popcorn tastes dry. Anyway, that's life. So I'm just happy. I could tell you all more about it later. It's good. People don't listen to me. But I've learned from watching things. That popcorn got butter. I need me some butter. I need me some butter that I can feel. Give me some butter that I can feel. So anyway, I tell people, save your money. This is a world where you might have to make some moves. Okay? I feel so sorry for people on Social Security, Medicare. People with kids. Yeah, people with kids, people with disabled children. You got people with autistic children, and they get money for them. That stuff gonna be cut down or gone. Trump has disabled people and mentally ill and physically disabled people in his family. He told his own brother, son, nephew that he should let his son just die. Move to Florida. So it's, I'm not gonna be, a lot of people have problems with me. Because I side with what's right. God, my mother, God rest and bless her soul. If she was here, she would tell you. My daughter, especially after I got in the church, my daughter told me what was right. She didn't side with me when I was wrong. That's how I handle my mom. And my mother loved me and I loved her. Well, my mother loved me and I love her, whatever, how that should go. Anyway, I'm eating all this butter, y'all. I am hungry. So, I feel like going and doing all that. It needs a little salt. Anyway, I always told her what was wrong. I just had to tell her. Ma, you wrong. I'm not right, Mama. What's that? I have a friend I had for many years. I thought that girl my friend. This woman went around. Oh, gee. Call herself she was going to do this, be a big shot. Left LA. Went places. Ain't no coming back. When she came back, I was living in Palm Springs. But mind you, when I lived in LA, and especially as an adult, I lived nice. In a nice area. Anyway, because I learned as a youngster, if you want to live in a nice, peaceful area, live in an area where there's a lot of older people. Most they're going to do is check you out and see how you roll. And they're going to check you and they're going to look out for you. Somebody knock on your door, they're going to be like, she ain't home. So, I always try to live in a nice neighborhood. But I always try to tell people what's right. Now, how I get to that thought? I told my mama what was right. And because I told her what was right, she's in heaven today. I know that. I don't have no doubt. My mama went to heaven. Go along with people in their mess. Especially if they trying to hurt somebody else and that person, I know that person ain't done nothing. So, but anyway, I'm very upset about the election. But people that don't like, I know American, or even black American, me, I'm a good person. That's me. I'm good. I try to be good. People don't like me. Okay, back to my friend. I thought this woman was cool. And I was nice to her. I was being nice to her. You know, I'm not telling you now. Talk about hiring people behind back. I tell them to their face. I told her many times. I was helping her out when she came back to town, taking her out to lunch, taking her out to dinner, being nice. So she was nice to me when I was a youngster and didn't have much. Yes, she was. Let me throw that in there. But this woman, I come to find out, was just mad at me. When she came to visit me in Palm Springs, she didn't come to visit. Basically, she was passing through town. And she wanted me to treat her and let her stay at my house. So I did. And she had a person with her. I was so mad. I wasn't mad at that, but the visit wasn't great. So anyway, oh, so it's popcorn good. So she gonna tell my husband, Twyla got you out here living by all these white people. I'm like, what? I don't like living in no big city anymore. I was born and raised in LA. I lived there. After my mother died, I saw the family wasn't trying to be close and stick together. So I said, hey, because I never left LA till my mom died. So 3 years after my mother died, I decided to move to Vegas. Okay. I stayed there 14 months. I didn't really like it. So I came back to California, and I always liked Palm Springs. I knew people who lived there. Excuse me. And I didn't know all the areas, but I knew it. This is delicious. And so anyway, I moved to Palm Springs. But yeah, I'm not happy with the outcome of the election. And I just despise how people act like they never paid a good, decent amount of money. Like gas was 50 cents a gallon when Trump was in. Gas been high in the state of California since the year 2000. I can remember the gas station that I went to when I realized gas was going up. I can do it all. Crenshaw and Manchester. I pulled into that gas station. It was 105 this week. I went back the next week. It was 115. Gas never went up like that, but Bush had hit office. Oh, excuse me. Bush had hit office, and when Bush hit office, gas went up right away. Away. He didn't play. I went back the next week for gas, went from 105 to 115 maybe. Something like that. Then I went back again because I used to be in that area all the time. And I knew people over there. And I just like that gas station. There's certain gas stations that, you know how you like certain gas stations? I tend to like a gas station that, okay, thank God I didn't cut myself with my little gold knife. I tend to like a gas station that, and I'm going to take this lip off of here because I don't want. So I tend to like a gas station that easy in, easy out. Where, you know, I could get out, run in and pay. Or pay at the pump. And then I get back in and I could just go. I don't like to be walking a country mile to no gas station inside. You know, I've always been cautious of people getting robbed. And the more distance, growing up in LA, it wasn't a war zone. It was a rough city. Certain parts was bad. But you just, you know, you had the presence of mind, as they say, to, I think that means think in the moment. But you don't want to be getting robbed because you got to walk a long distance and stuff. That's good. So, anywho, this is what I want to do today, y'all. And then I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to end up being out at night. I don't want to do that, but I got to wash my hair. Last time I washed my hair, I think it was last week, with that shampoo they gave me at JCPenney. And I didn't like that shampoo. It made my hair real curly. And I don't like that. That's why I used to get perms back in the day, because I didn't like the way my hair just, you know, got real curly and wavy. So some people straighten their hair for one reason. I straighten mine for that reason. Anyway, so the gas went up, and but things been high here and there. But I don't like when you have to people. I mean, didn't you live in the Bush years where gas went from $1.05? Like I said, I went back in next week $1.15. Next week $1.25. Next week $1.35 or 40. Next week up and up and up. I remember it went from that amount to $2.50. I was driving a Cadillac at the time. I always like luxury cars. And I had got this little kind of raggedy but nice looking Cadillac, right? And oh, I'm making a mess. See, when things, you know, sometimes you envision something gonna work. I think it's gonna work, but I ended up making it too short. And the spout needs to be wider. So anyway, I had got this Cadillac, and it was about, at first the Cadillac would be about, oops, I'm messing up a visual here. I don't want to do that with that knife. I need to take this off because I want you guys to see what I'm doing. I'm surprised I'm in such a good mood. You know, I'm a person, I don't do anything. I don't drink wine. The wine I use in the food, that's non-alcoholic. So, but I just, you know, I stand on God's word. And I know people went out and voted for selfishness. Oh, the gas went up. We had a pandemic. 1.5 million people died. Millions of more, probably about 6 million more got sick, had long COVID. Thank God I got a cousin. She's an attorney. I think she might have gotten long COVID or extended problems with COVID. I haven't asked her. But I remember she was really sick from COVID. I couldn't believe it. My cousin, Annette. My first cousin's daughter. So, and you have people, they couldn't return to work because they had long COVID. That, everything has a reaction. There's a reaction to every action. People couldn't go to work, the pandemic, people get sick, people went in the hospital, people died. Some people that got sick couldn't go back to work. All right, let me do it really fast. Then after that, production went down because there wasn't enough workers. So you had shortages on stuff. And then you have a little shortages on stuff. People was being greedy, going in the store, buying up all the toilet tissue, buying up all the paper towels, buying up all the food, loading up on steaks and chicken and so that, and then people don't die. So the people that produce those products, now those products are slow to get made, and now it's going to take time. So then you end up with the supply chain problem. You're going in the store, you don't have the selections that you used to, and all of that. And then after the supply chain problem, that took time. So you have to wait to get all those things back in line and back in order, because that, and then that's going to create, because the retailers get greedy when they get used to seeing the amount. If you were selling tissue for, I don't want to talk about tissue. Let's say if you were selling a chicken for 99 cents and then people come buy all the chickens, and you was just hoping you would just sell most of the chicken, but they come buy all the chickens. And then, so, okay, I'm going to go up to $1.59. I'm going to go up to $2. I'm going to go up to $3. Because these people love their chicken. And people, this, that, and the other. And then when things started coming back online, they don't bring the prices down because they're greedy. And that's corporate America. That wasn't the president. By this time, Biden had took over, trying to get people out of the pandemic, trying to get people vaccinated, trying to get jobs back, gave people money to pay their rent. I am pissed, as you can tell. Gave people money to pay their rent. Gave people this. Gave people that. Gave them the other. I even heard he gave school children EBT cards. I did. I heard that. So you get all this to get this stuff on. Gave people $600 a week unemployment. And Nancy Pelosi, not Donald Trump. And then Donald Trump didn't even want to do a stimulus. He only agreed to because he didn't have no power over Congress, because Congress has the purse. They hold the purse to the United States. That's why you ain't heard nothing else about stimulus money, because the Republicans are in Congress and the Republicans are not giving people a dime. Now, how many minutes is that? That's 28 minutes. So then, okay, now we can see. And so then, Congress was giving $600 a week in unemployment, and then you allowed you to still get your state unemployment. Okay? So it took time to get everything up, and then you've been dealing with inflation. It's not really so much inflation, it was greedflation and all of this. Then Donald Trump said he wanted to run again, and he ran again, even though he was a criminal. And people was excited. Oh, because when things was cheaper. But see, I guess gave you the rundown on why things were cheaper. Okay? He came in under President Obama's economy. When Obama was in office, I remember gas was like $2 and something. Yes, it was. I took a picture of it. November 2016, gas at Arco Station. And they had some gas stations cheaper than that. Arco $2.29, $2.39, $2.49. So, then these people, Biden get in office. My only fault with him is he wasn't talking about what he was doing. See, Trump was lying. Oh, black people doing better than they ever did in their life. I didn't do no better under no Trump. But being in the restaurant business, my husband said when Biden got in, business was booming. Okay? Now, oh wow, I did it. So now, Oh, Jesus, that don't jump down, made a mess. So I'm going to put my hand over it a little. So you just keep doing this. And it's supposed to go down. This is my watermelon water I have bought at Target. Oh, Lord, I got cornstarch everywhere. So, yeah, all that happened. See, it's something, when you go through something major like that, people have to be patient, okay? And you got to know the party that will support you in hard times. It's not the Republican Party, okay? Them Republicans, Mitch McConnell was talking about after the $600 a week, he wanted to change it to $100 a week. Okay, so people are really brainwashed against Democrats, but guess what? Now those that didn't vote because they didn't like Kamala, and those who didn't vote, they went and voted for Trump. I could tell online a lot of them are very nervous. Well, you know, maybe God ain't in this. Don't say nothing. People, when mamas and grandmoms, I'm not talking so much specifically to people here, but when moms and grandmoms don't have nothing, and they're going to have to move in. See, people, emotions, and the Democrats this and the Democrats, and they believe in the people with the homosexuals and this, that, and the other. I don't condone people do what they want to do. That's how I feel. And they got to answer to God for their sins. Okay? Like I have to answer to God for mine. And what I am saying is, this is good and gather. No, what I'm going to do now, I'll put some Argo in here, I guess. So it's a very disappointing situation. People's emotions and and I'm out of gas and let me tell you, I would have paid $10 a gallon for gas. Not to be looking at how somebody could vote for a mean person like Trump, I don't know. But see, you suffer when you hang out with bullies, you suffer too. So people voted for him. Oh Lord, what happened? I can't make too much of a mess. I don't feel like mopping this floor. And so this is what's happened. So now people that get stuff, I don't know. And it's like you can't ask people, oh, can you help me pay my rent? Can you do this? And people got their own stuff to do now. Times are hard. And Republicans don't allow corporations to cheat people. Ooh. So I'm going to stop this tape and finish on the next one. This is 33. I don't want it to be too long. It's already long enough.